Hi there! In this video I'll show you how to create modern WordPress blog theme using Olenka starter kit. Here are lots of stuff that will be very useful for developers. This is created on Vite environment and using React.js Tailwind 4. There are lots of stuff. You can see the home page of this starter kit right now. All these blocks are editable via the admin panel. Here I am on editor part, and you can see how it's work under the hood. You can change text, you can change image, you can drag and drop the elements, and also you can create similar blocks using this starter kit. My name is Maxim Marko. Let me show you something interesting in WordPress blog theme development. So let's get started. Here is the page that you should read and understand all the conceptions of blog editing, Gutenberg, and this modern WordPress stuff. And I won't be stop on this part right now, but you can go here and read all this stuff when you have time or if you wish. Also, I want to share you my Olenka team. It's not Olenka. Olenka it's small team, but Olenka team is fully animated, fully editable, large team with sub animations and lots of interesting features. All this is editable, so you can go here and download this theme and create your website using this stuff. Also, if you are WordPress plugin developer, you can go here and generate your WordPress plugin starter kit. You need to fill in some information right here and just click generate plugin button and you will get very large WordPress plugin starter kit. All this information, lots of videos are on my YouTube channel, so you can easily find information about Olenka theme and about WP Next generator. Now let's go to Olenka. So Olenka is a starter kit for WordPress blog theme creation. There are lots of stuff inside. You can visit my GitHub repo and check, read, touch. You can find lots of information here, and let's go to the development part right now. I will be working using Docker, and you don't have to use Docker for your development. You can use WP local, you can use XAMPP, MAMP, WP CLI, but at the moment in this tutorial I will be showing how to work using Docker. Also, I will be using Cursor. Artificial intelligence is everywhere right now, so I think it's very good idea to use this powerful tool in WordPress theme development. At the moment I created one folder where my Olenka theme will be stored, and I created only one file right now. In this file I specified that for Docker I specified that theme will be in this current folder. I will go to GitHub and clone all the files right here, and I specified the debugging mode and the file that will be showing all the issues here in this folder. Okay, now let's clone our theme from GitHub. We can go here and click several buttons. We can copy the link and we can open git bash right here. Okay, at the moment we have all the files and folders right here, and we can start development. But okay, before we start development, we need to run several more commands. Here I started my environment, Docker environment, and I can open my website right here by clicking this link. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, this is default WordPress theme, and we can change this theme to Olenka theme. But before we go here to appearance and switch to Olenka theme, activate Olenka theme, we need to make several commands, run several commands, because our environment is using Composer. If you activate the theme right now, I think you will get an error, and I don't want to get error right now. So let's go step by step. First of all, I'm running Composer install to generate auto-load files, and after that, when auto-load files are generated, we can activate the theme, but not all the features will be displayed here. So let's install some packages to see how it works. At the moment I'm running npm install to install all the packages dependencies from packages.json. We have not much dependencies. I don't use here WordPress scripts package, because this environment is built on Vite, and Vite makes all the stuffs containing to generating Gutenberg blocks and generating CSS from SCSS, generating JavaScript files, minification JavaScript files, and etc. So okay, we activated the Olenka theme, and we can now go to the home page and see what we have on the website. Okay, on the website we have this stuff. I think I know why we have this ugly website, because we installed the packages, but we didn't run npm run build. Npm run build to generate dist folder, and as you can see, we have dist folder right now, and this folder is generated from crc folder. There are lots of stuff, and it's compiling the elements, the block elements, the CSS, the JavaScript to this folder. Let's refresh the page and see what we have. Yes, after npm run build we have this nice design, and this is basic structure of Olenka theme, and all the stuff are Gutenberg blocks, and this is full site editing mode. This is block theme, and you can edit all this stuff without touching any line of code. Your client can do that, but if you want to create more stuff, you can do it very easily using this starter kit, Olenka starter kit. So let's see what we have under the hood. Here is, if you click the edit site button, we will open the full site editing mode. Here we can edit header, footer. Here we can see all these sections. They are fully editable, as you can see, and all this stuff is Gutenberg, custom Gutenberg blocks and default WordPress Gutenberg blocks. While my development, I'm creating Gutenberg, custom Gutenberg blocks only if it's necessary. Sometimes designers create very unique sections, and I cannot manage that stuff using the core paragraphs, headings, groups, etc. So I must create custom Gutenberg blocks. But sometimes I can mix my custom Gutenberg blocks with default, with core WordPress Gutenberg blocks. As you can see, in this case we have Gutenberg blocks created by me and several blocks from WordPress from under the hood. Okay. So as you can see, we have lots of sections. They have lots of options, and we have parent section, not sections, blocks, parent Gutenberg blocks, and we have child Gutenberg blocks. We have an ability to change positions, text, background colors, and lots of stuff. I think it's very cool invention in WordPress to make this Gutenberg block editor, full site editing stuff, because it's very fast. It's so fast. All the stuff built on React.js and compiled minifeed. So these websites created on Gutenberg blocks are very fast comparing to Elementor or other page builders, WP Bakery, etc. These sites like rockets. They are very fast, and I very love this Gutenberg stuff in WordPress. Okay. Now let me show you what we have in the code. Let me close extra stuff, and this theme is block theme. So the main stuff here is as obviously is style CSS and theme.json files that are very important in block theme. In theme.json file you can find lots of settings. You can, by the way, if you don't use Tailwind CSS, you can set up here spacings, font size, font families, colors for almost all elements, for buttons, for links, for paragraphs, for headings, for I think for almost for every elements on the website. And this file is very important, and it is very powerful. I took this file structure from my Olenka team, from that big Olenka team that contains lots of stuff, but I had to cut off some functionality, some features, because I had conflict with Tailwind CSS. And for example, this stuff, CSS stuff from theme.json is not overriding, it is more important in WordPress about the Tailwind CSS. So if you make website using Tailwind CSS, these colors, buttons colors, links colors will be overridden with this file. So I had to remove some styles from here, but in case you don't want to use Tailwind CSS and want to make more control using theme.json, you can using this free and create lots of interesting stuff, styles using only this file. After that, as I mentioned, I use Vite in this setup. Vite is very fast, and this file is making lots of useful work. And I won't stop on this file right now, but just for your knowledge, this environment is controlled by Vite, and Vite is checking all these files, checking the JavaScript blocks, and compiling this to dist folder. Okay, let's go further. Here is the very important folder, CRC folder, where you can find lots of interesting stuff. I split this folder, the functionality of these stems, to several parts. For example, admin parts, this is a JavaScript and CSS file that loading only for admin panel. Then we have assets folder, where we have some stuff that can be using for all these modules. And then we have blocks, very interesting part, where we have several Gutenberg blocks, and we will talk about these blocks a bit later. Editor, this stuff is loading for editor. For example, if we need to add some new styles, we can register these styles right here. As you can see, I registered several styles right here, and we can use some CSS right here, and etc. Frontend folder, this part is only for frontend. This JavaScript CSS stuff is loading only on frontend part of your website, and you can split your JavaScript to components and make your code cleaner and nice, readable. And I think you know what to do with this stuff. And front-end editor part, this stuff is loading for editor and front-end same time. So sometimes we need changes that affect both part, admin, editor part, and front-end part. And also we have this empty file right here, and yes. Several words about PHP. We have several files in inc folder. This is main PHP file. I didn't make lots of PHP changes right here, because I think for basic setup we need only several files, but you can create, also you can organize your PHP code right here. You can add more libraries, your own libraries, or you can use libraries from packages. So at the moment we have enq scripts file that is connecting all these dist files to particular parts of our website, and we have Gutenberg blocks file, very small one. I think we have here some rules to automatically connect all the blocks to our theme, and we have what we have more. We have this default image for one block, and we have an example of how to create category for your blocks. At the moment I have only one category, and you can see this category right now. Olenka general. At the moment here is only one block, because this is full site editing, template editing part. But when you go to page, you will see many blocks right here. Okay, that's it. not that's it. There are lots of other stuff you can check in this starter kit. For example, parts, footer, headers, patterns. Here you can store your patterns. For example, I have here very huge pattern for home page. Here is the Gutenberg blocks, core WordPress Gutenberg blocks that you can add to your to any page by one click. You don't need to create all this stuff. You simply go to the inserter, find home page, and okay, let me show you to let you know. Okay, so here is test page, and here we have, as I mentioned, Olenka generals, and you can see lots of files. And for example, if you need add this huge pattern to this page, you can simply search this and you will find this pattern right here. Only click on this pattern and you have all these sections right here, and you can manage them, you can do with them what you wish. Okay, and the last important thing in this folder is templates. Templates contains files for different important parts of a website. For example, 404 page archive, some blog templates, and search, single page, common pages. This is my custom page templates, and you can create lots of templates you wish for your custom post types, for any stuff you wish. And now let me show you how to create Gutenberg block very fast and easy using Olenka starter kit. So how I work with Gutenberg blocks. First of all, I create the page. At the moment I have lots of elements right here, but I want to remove them. Let's publish this. And yes, next, inside CRC blocks folder we have lots of blocks. First of all, I want to mention about very important, for my opinion, block is HTML tester. This block is for development. This block is using server-side rendering feature, so all the changes you make right here you can see after the reloading. So let me show you. I go here. Here is my block, and when I add this block I have this markup, but this markup is only for test approach. You can remove it, and I will do it right now. But before, okay, yes, here is my HTML. I can simply remove it and write something. After refresh the page, you will get okay, you won't be able to get, because what do you think? Because I need to run npm run dev, and my environment will be starting, and after this, when I refresh the page, I will get 1, 2, 3 right here. So it's very good playground, and you can use this file for making HTML markup. I created some HTML, and I will be using this block for my future Gutenberg block. I simply copy this HTML, and let's see what we have on the website. Yes, on the website, on the front end, we have this nice designed block, and as you can see, also we are using lots of Tailwind CSS classes, and for this block I didn't use any line of custom CSS, so Tailwind CSS is very powerful stuff. I love this also along with Gutenberg blocks. So yes, I need to mention one stuff right here is color palette. Here is I created a custom color palette, and you can find it inside CRC style CSS file. So previously here was, for example, something like this, but now we can use these keywords as color palette. After that, we made all the changes in HTML in this file. We can test, refresh the page, see, change the zoom the page and see how it's work. And after that, this page is working well, we can go to Gutenberg block creation. For this, I will be using Cursor. Cursor is very helping with Gutenberg block creation, and here is my approach in this case. I go to the CRC folder, go to blocks, and looking for a block that is most similar to this block. I think I can use CTI block. Let's copy this block and name this CTA second. I don't know if this name is good or not, but okay. You create this block, you simply copy it and paste this stuff, rename it, and go to Cursor. You go here, open this element and drag this folder to chat, and writing something like, I have this block, I need to change it according to this HTML, and to go here, paste this HTML, make the text editable text and text draw. Also make image editable, like in that's mean I have here one more block that is using image loading, so I can simply show this artificial intelligence this file, and it will be using similar approach to creating our Gutenberg block. Okay, I think that's it. One more time, open this section and let's send this request and see what we have. At the moment, as you can see, I just copied this CTA section, and the very important stuff is we need to have unique name and unique folder. Folder will be unique because we cannot contain similar folders in one place, but name must be unique. Also, we need to change the title and lots of attributes if we need. and do all this stuff manually or ask AI to do it. At the moment, as you can see, it's moving forward and changing the files. I think it will change only 3 files: blocks JSON, edit JS6 and save JS6. But let me check. Yes, our editor and style CSS files are empty, so let's accept all the changes. Okay, it's still thinking. Yes, now we have changes of edit JS6 file. Let's approve the changes. You shouldn't approve the changes like that when you're developing, because sometimes AI makes strange stuff, but this video will be very long if I will be checking all these lines and approving them like this and checking the functionality. So I just approve all the changes and yes. Go to the block JSON. Let's find it's different. Okay, as you can see, we have similar names and it's not very good. We need to rename this title CTA section 2. And okay, and also this stuff wasn't unique. Okay, let's refresh the page and try to find this block here. Now we can remove this HTML tester and see if we have our block, CTA block. Yes, as you can see, I simply clicked on this block and this appeared right here. We can change the text, we can change the image. For example, I want to upload some image from my desktop. It's not that dimension, but I think it's normal right now. It's editable. We can change links, test, we can save and refresh the page. Yes, all the changes are applied that I made right here, and this block is fully editable. As you can see, the Gutenberg block creation is very simple using cursor. Here is the Sonnet model, but you can use Opus. It's much better, but 5 times expensive. For this approach, Sonnet is very good, so you can use it. So that's it I wanted to show you in this video. Here is all the functionality of Olenka block theme starter kit. You can download it from my GitHub. You can use it as you wish. You can change any stuff. You can add any stuff. I think it's very powerful setup, because the previous year I was working much with Gutenberg and I have lots of experience in this area, and simply you can go here, you can clone or download this package, run composer install to generate auto-loading files, run npm install to download the packages for JavaScript environment, npm run dev, and you can create, I think, any theme you wish right here, right now. So thank you for the watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Have a nice day.